What is going on YouTube? G here from MJ Tech. Today coming with another unboxing and review of an electric scooter. This one is made by a company called Leqismart. It is the A8 model and you can find this on Amazon for about $639, but there's a coupon available in which you can get it for only $600, making it quite affordable based on what we are getting here. So this particular scooter comes equipped with a 350 watt motor, 36 volts, and it has a max wattage of 630. They don't tell you much about the battery. I do know that it is at 36 volts, but they only give you the information of the range, which is about 25 miles maximum. It has a max load capacity of 220 pounds, so I'm just about there, but they say that in the lab they were able to load up to 330 pounds, whatever that means. It comes with 9-inch inflatable tires. It has disc brakes on the front. It has LED lights. Also, the brakes, they come with what is called ABS braking, which is really awesome. So that way you make sure that you don't slid in case there's water or oil, whatever the case may be, on the surface where you're riding. Well, you don't run the risk of sliding. It comes with a high effect energy recycle system. It has an intelligent gyroscope. Now the gyroscope is used for when you are, let's say, climbing uphill, then the power changes, the power that goes into the motor changes, so that way it kind of stays steady even if you're riding uphill. Again, it can do up to 15%, which is really cool. It has a horseback one body die cast, so this is all just one piece. It has inner wiring as well. It comes with a LED display and it has an application in which you can change some settings as well. We're going to be talking about that in just a second. And it comes in two different colors. You get the gray black and also the pure white, and it weighs about 34 pounds. With this being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the unboxing and see what comes inside. By the way, this is the black color version, so let's go ahead and start by breaking up the tape here with my handy knife. And usually these come inside of another box, but here, as you guys can observe, this one didn't come inside of another box, but I can tell you that it is bigger. As always, these scooters do surprise me in terms of size. They look so much smaller online that it's not even a joke. So on here we get a tool, looks like an Allen tool with some screws and the manuals as well. Let's go ahead and dump this to the side. It comes also with the charger, so let's see what the specs are right here. And let me set this knife aside before I get hurt. And this is the charger. It came with some other tools in which I just dropped here. So it comes with this piece. I believe this is the stand for it. It comes with the, let's see here, it comes with another Allen driver. I accidentally dropped here the power cord. Again, we get a little stand. You just have to assemble all of this later. I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, but the tires are air inflated. Here we have the scooter. So now I know where certain screws go. Most of the wires here are hidden once again. Let's see, I believe there's a latch down here, like with many scooters, in which you have to tighten. And I can see already, yep, it clips right there. So we got that done. And yep, these are air inflated tires. I wish that they were solid, just because this rare size could be a little difficult to replace. But anyways, this is what we get so far here. The stand already comes installed as well, as you can tell. So I guess that's just a replacement stand in case something breaks. Alright guys, so for the assembly part of this scooter, all we really have to do is just attach these two wires. And they have a small plastic piece on one side in which will only allow you to insert it in one way. Also, there are two arrows in which they need to be pointing towards each other, and that's it. Now we simply tuck in the wire like so, the XX wire, and you will notice that this thing also goes in one way because you have bolts that go towards the back side 2 on the side, 2 on the other side, which is the right and left, and boom, that's it. You simply insert it all the way in and you're done. It came with these screws and this tool. I believe this is a size 3 Allen driver, in which will allow you to insert all the screws in. Check that out. You only get one rear brake. You get a little bell and the thumb throttle with the display. Check that out. Beautiful. So here's what the scooter looks like after being completely assembled, in which was just those 6 bolts on the top. Right here we have the laser style headlight. Over here we have the little charging port. It says do not charge it while in use. That should be kind of obvious. And it connects right there. So most likely you'll be riding this with one leg in the front, one leg in the rear. And here we have the tail light. We get the brakes. We have to adjust them because I noticed that when pressing the brake here, you can see goes all the way in, almost all the way to the handle grip. On the side here we get the LED lights. So let's see if they come on when we turn on the scooter. And no, they don't. I believe we have to turn on the lights. And there we go. They look pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check out here the front light. And it seems like it's quite powerful. And again, these are projector style lights. So it seems like it's functional. Very nice. And on here we have the display already turned on. I believe if you click here quickly, it goes into medium. You have low, and right here you can see that that's going to be like walking speed. Double click it again, medium, and then high. I almost forgot here about the application of the scooter. If you go here to the box or even the manuals, you can simply just point your camera to it, click on the link, and then it takes you to this Leqi app download. Click here to download. It should take you to Safari. You click on get, and from here you will get further instructions on what to do next. It is apparently asking me to sign up, so let's just here insert my email. Now we simply go to our email. You have to activate the account here by clicking on their link to activate the account. So account activation, you simply click on it, and now it should be good to go. We are active. So now we can just close the email part. Let's go back into the app. Let's click on login, and then it says search bind, and apparently it is reading the scooter. Let's just click on pair and let's see what happens. So we have the black color, and check that out, we are connected. So if we look here into the display, you will see the little Bluetooth icon, meaning that we are in fact connected. And to summarize it here with the application, well, the firmware update has finished, and this is everything that it is displayed on here. You can see we have a very cool little picture of the scooter itself. You can customize it. I named it My Scoot. You can name it to whatever you want to by going here into settings where it says e-bike nickname. You can change it to whatever you want to. You can set up speed limits from here as well. So the zero start, once again, I have it turned on, which means that I can just take off without having to kick start the scooter. The units, I have it on miles, so on and so forth. But now something I really like from this scooter is the fact that based on the percentage of the battery, it tells you how long you can ride it. So in this case, I have 18.6 miles before running out of battery at 75%. Again, very cool. We have here records, and finally here for personal information you have what is called mine, and that's pretty much it, guys. So here, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump to the park test it out, and I will give you guys my final thoughts about this particular scooter. Keep in mind that the tires are air inflated, so you have to check your pressure, make sure that it is at around 40, 42 approximately. It can hold up to 50, but never go to the maximum. Just leave it at around 40, and that will give you much better range because the motors won't be too stressed out. So without further ado, let's go to the park and have some fun. Beautiful day at the park today to test the Leqismart A8. So we are here in Florida, obviously, and it is just a beautiful day. All right, so we are all set to go ahead and start riding the scooter, and we have a full charge right now. Again, to get it started, just hold and press here the power key until you're prompted with this screen. We have it on high. Again, with the application, we change it to miles per hour. We have a full battery charge, and we are all set to take off and go. So here we go. Wow, what a beautiful evening. Right now here in Florida, since we're in the summertime, the hour changes and we go forward an hour, which means that now it gets darker a lot later. So it is about 5:30 p.m. and I truly enjoy this type of atmosphere out here. This park, I've been here several times already, and it is definitely my favorite park, just because it's not you know, it's not overcrowded. People respect the bikes, as you can tell. I don't know if you can see that right there, but we do have signs for bikes, and of course scooters are included as well. So right now here we are doing about 15 miles an hour, and so I don't have a helmet on, but hopefully it'll be all right. These are super wide sidewalks right here. We're still doing about 15, and when I see this type of speed where it is consistent at 15, it doesn't go down to 14 or 13, it usually means that it's throttled. So they are controlling it via software. And you see, I'm a very curious person, and so what I like to do when that happens is that I like to find the trick or the unlocking code, or whatever it is that you guys call it, so that it goes a couple of miles extra. You know, sometimes you can get 3, 4, even 5 miles extra per hour. And a lot of that has to do because, well, we do have laws and regulations, but you know, I'm yet to see somebody getting stopped from, or getting in trouble from just making it a little bit faster. It is super smooth. I wish the steering was a little bit higher. It is sitting slightly lower than I like it. This is the park where I tested the Aurora EMARS M1P. And so, of course, we're going to be testing the hill climb capabilities of this scooter. Alrighty. Let's see. Maybe I can pass this gentleman. And there we go. Yep, still 15 miles an hour. It won't go above that. But I have a feeling that this one might be slightly harder to unlock, just because it has an application. But again, I'm yet to see that, and hopefully on the next video, if I get to unlock it, then I can show you guys how to do it. Brake needs adjustment out of the box. It depends on, you know, who assembled your bike. Mine, the lever was going all the way in, almost to the handle grip, so I had to adjust mine. By the way, for those who are curious, I want to recommend this for off-roading whatsoever. The tires are too skinny. Now here we do have an incline. Let's see if it does it. or if it's able to do it. This one is definitely more than 15%. Check that out. I'm not sure if you guys can see the terrain over there. Hopefully you can. I might have to adjust my camera, but you can see I'm definitely going up. And wow, look at that, guys. I'm able to do it at 13 miles an hour. Jesus, this is cool. 13 miles an hour. Now here it's getting a little bit rough, but this thing has the gyro, in which it provides more power to the motor depending on what the incline is. There we go, we're getting it almost there. He's doing it at 8 miles. This one is really rough right here. If it makes it through, I'm telling you guys, this thing is amazing. Barely 7 miles an hour. Come on, you can do it. And it did it. Check that out. Look how high I am over here, guys. I'm going to adjust the camera here real quick, just so that you can see how up high I am. There we go. I'm pretty sure you can see that. It is quite high. And you know what, guys? I know we have a lot of options when it comes to scooters, but not all of them are made equally. The braking power, let me test it right now. I actually burned some wheels on the back, I think. Or no, I didn't. The braking power is pretty good. I'm 225 pounds and it's not so bad. But keep in mind that it's only one brake. So of course we're gonna do some more riding on this thing to see if the range is close to what they're claiming. By the way, we do have cruise control on this scooter. In which can be enabled on the app, but just because I'm gonna have newbies riding the scooter, I didn't want it to you know, cause an accident or something like that. Well guys, we've done now about 15-16 miles and it got to 2 bars. I would say it is as described. It does no more than about 25 miles. You can see it right here. This park has a diameter of about 7.5 miles approximately. I've gone around it maybe 3 times already, and now is when it's claiming that it has 2 bars. I am 225 pounds. I would say this is about right in the sense of the battery. And the cool part about it is that even with 2 bars, it lost slight power, but we can still go at 14-15 miles an hour. So these are the kind of companies that earn the trust of the consumer. Trust me guys, I've had recent scooters in which I'm not going to mention the name yet, in which everything was the total opposite of what they describe it as. And that's why you guys are watching this video right now, is because this thing is legit. Okay, let's take it right here, and this is it. You guys can observe right there that we do have in fact 2 bars, and we definitely had a lot of fun with it. Well guys, that is it for today's video. If you have any questions, you know exactly what to do. Just leave your comments below. As I said, this is a very well complete scooter in every sense. The things that I wish I had is maybe dual brakes. We only get 1 brake on the back, and maybe slightly better range in the sense that, well, 25 miles depending on where you're riding, it's not a whole bunch, but for what I'm going to use it for, is actually perfect. The little headlight here in the front is actually quite bright, as we witnessed earlier. I do like that a bunch. And now here for the little bell, it's because you had to go slow on it. I was going too rough earlier, but it does work well. Not that I will use it, but it does work. The frame is made out of aluminum also, and it is a one-piece, super sturdy. I do like the fact that it came with another stand in case this one breaks. And on the back here we have the blinking brake lights, which are very bright as well. Peak power 630 watts and 350 watts. It's the regular rating for it. Very easy to fold. Very nice little scooter. $630 or $640, but you can get a coupon and get it for a lot less. Let me know what you guys think down below. Please subscribe for more. Comment, share the video, and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss future videos like this. I'll see you later.